What's up, everybody? Riley here from Mad Vapes of Easily, and today I've got a video about something new we've got in the shop, the Joytech Ego Aio. So not really new. We've had these in the shop for quite a while, actually. We had these probably about a year ago, and then they released the D22 kit. But now they've got the Joytech Ego Aio, the original one, but they've released it in three new colors that we have. The first one's going to be this the crackle, which kind of has, like, as the name suggests, like a cracked look to it. It's pretty cool. I like this one. Then they've got this one here, which they describe as like a graffiti. So that one's pretty cool too. And then this one here is camouflage. As Brad Paisley once said, my favorite color is camouflage. So we're going to be throwing the coil in this one and watching this one fog out today. So we're going to open up the box, show you what comes in the box. Of course, you've got this card here. It tells you what not to do, what to do. Of course, put like 5 drips in the coil before you start it up. You've got your information packlet here of how everything works. And then your warranty card, of course, if you have anything that breaks on it from the factory. So you can send it back to Joytech and get that fixed. So like I said, we're going to be putting a coil in here today and showing how it fogs up. So how this works, if you've never seen the Ego Aio before, it's pretty much like a medicine bottle right here. You're going to press down and turn. This little mouthpiece is going to come off. Then your coil is going to come in these little packets. You get 2 of them with the kit, and you also get your charging cable. The charging cable plugs in right there, as you can see. Just charges right up. So this is your coil. They use the SS 316s. This is a 0.5 coil. So we're going to prime this up like it says on that card. Like I said, 5 drops right down the center, right in that little hole right here. So you're just going to put 5 drops right in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now what we're going to do is this piece is going to screw right into this. So it goes right like so. Make sure it's nice and tight. Let that sit. And then to fill up the juice, not too hard. It might be hard to see on the camera. But right here is a max line, and you're not going to want to fill juice past that, because once you put that coil in, it's going to displace the liquid and it might come out the top if you do overfill it. So we're just going to fill it right down the center, like I said, right to that max line, which is about halfway up the glass. We're going to set this piece down in there. Screw it back down. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it's going to take a little bit of elbow grease. You're going to have to push down on it kind of like a medicine bottle. So the last thing we're going to talk about before we start priming this coil up a little bit more, probably also going to be hard to see, but there are 2 dots right here, one on this little circle area here and one on the area that spins. If you have those lines or those dots lined up, you're going to be getting the most airflow at a 45-degree angle. It's going to be half, completely turned around, 180 from each other is going to be completely cut off. So personally, I like having mine wide open, so that's what we're going to do. But we're going to take a few dry pulls off of it without pressing the button, just to get that juice worked into that coil just a little bit better, and then we're going to fog it up. So here we go. All right, so 5 clicks to turn on. The light's going to flash in the center. That's how you know it's on. And then we're going to fog it up. All right, so see how this thing does. Pretty good. I mean, you're not going to be getting too much of a cloud out of a device like this, but this is kind of like a starter kit deal for the newer vapors, or maybe a secondary vape, something that you can lug around when you're on long trips or something. You don't want to be carrying around a 4-battery setup or anything. But overall, it's a great device. Like I said, we've had them for a while. We sell a lot of them. People tend to love them. They're really cool because they don't leak, because everything attaches to the top instead of the bottom, so there's nowhere for the juice to go except inside the coil. So that's what a lot of people like about them, because a lot of the older stuff did leak. This was one of the first devices to come up with this kind of like a cup-style tank to where everything comes to the top. So that's why the Joytech Ego Aio is one of the better products when it comes to starter kits. So like I said, it's a great device. If you do have any questions or anything about that, or anything else for that matter, put them in the comments and we'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks for watching the video.